Good morning, everyone. I slept in yesterday, and that felt good. That felt good. I needed a day. I absolutely needed a day. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's me. Okay. All right. So here we are, and we're going to continue doing what we're doing. We are going to continue keeping our normal. Yes, a face, a person. Here I am. All right. So, yes, most definitely. We are getting ready to see what Juan's work schedule is going to be next week because they are calling for overtime and coming in on your days off. So, very, 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 very happy about that. Him, probably not so much. Aw. Wilson's a good one to have. All right. So, let's take a look or plan today's goals. We need to work on social studies. That is our main school focus for today. I still need to send out invoices. I haven't done that yet. Not a problem, Sheena. We can do that. And, oh, I need to do flight plans. My intention for today, productive. Oh, I need to message Andrea too. Invoices, flight plans. And I will message Sheena as well. Okay. Meals for today. We are going to do, I better make sure my chicken is thawed out. Let's pull that out of the fridge. It's pretty good. I need to, oh, there you go. Hey, whatever works, right? Tonight we are having slow roasted fake rotisserie sticky chicken with mashed potatoes and Brussels sprouts with an apple pie. So that's dinner tonight. And breakfast is breakfast sandwiches because we need to use those up before they go bad. And there is absolutely zero waste going on in the home. Whatever gets put on your plate, you eat. So, last night we had spaghetti, garlic bread, salad, chopped up cucumbers, and peas and carrots. And I didn't really have to cook, it was all just a heat up. Hey, Laura, because I already had the spaghetti with the meat sauce in the freezer. All I had to do was make the noodles. So, yummy, yummy. All right. Laura, I said at the beginning that I haven't sent out invoices yet, so yours is still coming. I have absolutely hated being on electronics this last week. I just hate it. So, all right. Appointments for today, yes, those are changing. We know that. So I know when we're doing schoolwork, when we're switching to daily work, because we do his projects that have to be turned in first, and then we get the dailies out of the way, because the projects that have to be turned in first require the greatest amount of brain power. Well, in order to have brain power, we need to make sure it's first thing in the day. Uh-huh. It's not easy. The biggest thing about homeschooling is if you have to be actively a part of it, you are not mom. You cannot be mom. You have to distance yourself from being mom. You have to look at it as being like a teacher's helper. That's when I am a learning coach. The teachers don't even call, like when I'm talking with one of the teachers, he won't even call me mom. He will say, "You're learning coach." Because at that point, you are not mom. You are a learning coach. Yeah. But you can do it, Sheena. Look at how far you've come already, just with regular things. You can do this. Okay? You can do it. It is looking at what you have to do right now and then do it. And then look at what you have to do next and do it. Um, Keeping the kids nearby to make sure that they're not going on devices, and if they're on computers not going where they shouldn't be, is probably a good thing, depending upon how disciplined your kids are. Yeah, and it'll take time for it to get back. Just don't give up. Keep fighting for it. Okay? You can do it, though. That's where planning out a day helps. So, I mean, you can even go so far as to right now, depending upon what subjects your kids have to do, plan out the time span for those subjects. Say from 9 to 10, you're going to do math. From 10 to 11, you're going to do science. From 11 to 12, you're going to do reading. And then at 12 o'clock, you're going to do a lunch break. You can do it like that, depending upon how much work they have and how much you need to actively be a part of that. That is why from like 9 to 3, I don't have as many clients, because I need to actively be a part of what Jacek is doing. Next week, though, he's on spring break, so woohoo. But I guarantee you, we still are going to have a social studies project to work on, because there's no way we're getting 18 slides done today. Okay. Also, don't forget to pamper. Yesterday was a complete pamper for me. I slept in. I only had one session. No, two. Two. I spoke to my wonderful client who was in the hospital, and she is on her way to rehab. She's actually there now. She was packing to go to rehab yesterday. So, yay. Very happy for her. Um, and then I wasn't on the computer. I stayed off the computer. I was off my phone. We watched movies all day. Nope. I took the day off. I needed a serious pamper for myself. Woke up, mind wasn't in the best place, so I needed to self-adjust and did that. And I did it through pampering. Like I said, I slept in, didn't do much, just my regular clean the house. Mm-hmm. And here I am today. So, plan in your pamper. You have to plan in the movement, especially with kids at home. Plan in the movement. I love seeing the picture of your son out, Sheena. That's great. Being outside is some of the best things you can do right now. Being outside, well, away from people, but being outside. So, okay. Now, let's hit our core 6+1. How was your sleep last night? It was amazing. I finally woke up today not feeling like I haven't slept enough. So, that was cool. Meals, I know what I'm making today. I've got it taken care of. I need to drink my water. I need to, well, I don't need to take meds. You guys need to take your meds. I don't have any meds. You need to take your meds. Don't forget to pamper. Please don't forget to pamper. I don't care what it is. Reading a book, taking a shower, going for a walk. I don't care what it is. Pamper yourselves. Um, See, and I had a lot of that going on, and I realized that it was the emotional exhaustion of what's going on. So that's why I needed a day away from anything telling me what's going on. So I just, you know, the good things that I found out were at about a 10% positivity here. Okay, cool. Our mayor of the city, well, he's a interesting one anyways. Yeah. And I think a lot of people, their bodies don't know what to do. We all handle stress differently, which is why pampering is so important. Well, that could also be why you woke up tired. If it's still partially in your system, that will do it. Whenever I take something to help me sleep, I wake up in the morning tired. So, all right. Yes, you do. All right. Don't forget to move today. And obviously, I'm dressed to shoes. So, done. Okay. Let's talk cleaning and maintenance. It's amazing how our cleaning has changed. And now we're worrying about sanitizing when we actually should have been worrying about sanitizing before, too. So, but, anyways, today depression shows its way, shows its head many, 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 many ways. And anxiety is even worse. So, I would probably go more with anxiety, Michelle, than depression. The not knowing what's happening, not knowing what's going on leads to anxiety. So, what's going to happen next? I would probably, because that's where I'm at, it's anxiety. I can sleep, but the minute that I wake up, I can feel it in my stomach. So, mm-hmm. So today in the bathroom, we're sweeping and mopping. Actually, I never sweep. I just mop. My bathroom's small enough. I just mop. Um, so gotta mop the bathroom, and for our stash and dash, you are doing a 27 flame boogie. While donations may be on hold for a while, giveaways may be on hold for a while, my suggestion, if you want to get the stuff out of the house right now, toss it. Honestly. Because who knows when donations and stuff like that are going to start up again. Just toss it. if you need it out of the house that bad. If you can wait, if you've got a place to put it and it's not bothering you, then wait. Board games. Have fun. Um, this is not, this is not awful by any stretch of the word, right? We have to be at home. It's better than, there you go. It's better than all of us having to be in a FEMA camp or in a hospital. We get to be at home. Okay, so there are positives to this. We still get to be with our families. You know, look at those positives. So, our maintenance, set the timer 20 minutes, make the bed, check the laundry, start the laundry, reboot the laundry, fold and put away the laundry, whichever step you're at. Swish and swipe. Get your, exactly, better than being stuck in an airport or in a different country. We're at home. Um, and guess what? Yes, it gets hard seeing everybody. And please, everybody, keep your kids in. It's now being found in 20-year-olds again. So it's mutated again. Um, the routines will help, Sheena, but you need to change them right now. Because instead of hurrying, because your mind is going to be sitting here going, but I don't need to get out the door. But you still need to get to work. It's the same thing. You just don't have a commute time. So you really, in the beginning, you're really, 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 that is a loud train. Holy moly. You really need to be diligent about doing the stuff that you need to do. You need to be diligent about setting hours for schooling, and then when you get to be a mom and have fun with your kids. When we start to think of our family, guess what? Because it's different. You're not supposed to be, you're not supposed to be home. Okay? And your brain knows that. You're not supposed to be working from home. So that's why you're freaking out. This isn't supposed to be happening. It's not wrong to freak out. I'm scared. I'm freaking out. Hence the reason why I leave the damn TV off. Because as long as I leave the TV off, my life is still the same. As long as I don't look at the notifications, my life is still the same. So I've got it way easier right now. You guys are seeing how different it is. You're used to having to go to work. The kids are used to having to go to school. The kids are used to going and seeing their friends. None of that is happening right now, unless, of course, you're doing it on the computer, like we do every morning. So it's hard to transition to that because it wasn't a gradual change. It was, is there any way you can keep them closer to you to where you can keep an eye on it and just say, you got to do it? See, I really think the states need to figure it out because some kids don't have to do school and some kids have to do school. They need to have a one consensus thing. Either all the kids are doing school or none of them are. Because, like Michigan, they don't have to do schoolwork for some of the counties. Wisconsin, some of our kids don't have to do schoolwork. I think it should either be all the kids are doing schoolwork or none of the kids are doing schoolwork. Jacek ain't happy about it either, because now all of a sudden he's got so many kids in his class. It's ridiculous. Um, so this is an adjustment period for everybody. You know what, Sheena, I would say to you, because this is what I learned with homeschooling. It takes about 2 months to get them into a rhythm. Do they have to turn their assignments in on the computer, or how is their, you know what? We'll talk. Yep. Okay. Yeah. See, and some of Wisconsin went to online learning and all this other stuff. So it should be all the kids are doing school or not. Sheena, you and I will talk. We will figure this out. I know you're starting work here in like 4 minutes, but it takes a while for them to develop. Okay, so there's stuff that has to be done every single day, or is it like to be done by the end of the week? Are there due dates on his stuff? Because if there are not due dates, let him work up to it. Emily as well. If there are no due dates right now, let them work up to spending a full day in school at home. To where they get Lego time or Minecraft time or YouTube time, Xbox time, whatever, to where they work for an hour and then they get to play for a half hour, whatever, and then they get to work for an hour and then play for an hour, because that helps them work up to it. The biggest thing with computer learning. Okay. Okay. Um, then it's a matter of just then I'd give him a half an hour break. But let him work up to it, because I see it every year going back to school with Jasek. It takes, now that we're into it, yay! Now that we're, when we go back to school at the end of the summer, it takes a good month for him to get back into the point of having to spend 7 hours in front of the computer. So it takes a while to build that up. And then when you add the anger and the frustration that these kids are feeling right now, it's going to take a little bit of time. So, okay, figure out, and unfortunately, this is going to fall on you. So maybe take a look at it this weekend. See what has due dates, write them down, see what the due dates are. Explain to them, this is the stuff that needs to get done. This is your job. Just like I am stuck doing my job at home, you are now stuck doing your job at home. We're both stuck doing our jobs at home. We both still have to do them. You and I will talk, okay? If you want to talk today after you get done working, send me a message. I will be able to talk. It's not like I'm going anywhere. I don't even know if I'm going cleaning tomorrow. So, but just, it takes time. Your first year, when you do online learning, the teachers tell you it takes 3 months to get up to where the kids can actually do it. It takes 2 to 3 months, depending upon the child. So now that we've done it 3 years, it takes just like about a month to get back into it. So it's going to take them time. And I find it absolutely hilarious because the kids can spend 7 hours on their computers playing Minecraft, watching YouTube videos, playing Scratch, doing whatever. But yeah, they can't spend 7 hours on the computer doing schoolwork. So you and I will talk. Okay. So just message me if when you get off today, if you want to talk, or we can talk tomorrow morning, or whatever you want to do. I will message you. We will figure it out. Okay. Remember, guys, if your kids are having to do their schoolwork at home, I do that. I understand. I can help. The biggest thing also with working from home, make sure you are dressed to shoes. Make sure you have a schedule in place. Make sure you still take breaks for lunch. Make sure you, it does. Make sure you still take 15-minute breaks every couple of hours. You still need to get up and walk around. You still need to do things the way you would in the office. I don't do any housework during school time because that's also some work time for me. You have to designate time for work, for school, for housework, for you, because you're looking at the same walls all the time. So things can merge and meld together. You have to keep them separate if you want to be successful. You have to keep them separate. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow. It may be a little later because I may sleep in again, but tomorrow I will definitely be on. I don't know if I'm going cleaning tomorrow. Yes, I have, without even realizing it. Um, so I will definitely be on tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be on this early. It may be just a little bit later. We'll see. Um, I've got an idea for a hairstyle in my head, and I spent like 10 minutes this morning looking for my bandana, and I can't find one. So things will be okay. We just need to listen and stay home as much as possible. Just listen and stay home. I mean, if you have to go to work, you have to go to work. Juan has to go to work. Uh-huh. They do. Hopefully this one doesn't mutate to liking it. I swear to you, this thing is the Marine Corps of viruses. They will adapt and overcome anything that it throws at them. It's true, though. Um, the Spanish flu and a couple others, they don't like the sun. They don't like the fresh air. Um, they found that patients that they treated outside because there were not enough rooms in the hospital recovered faster and better, and there was an overall better percentage. They would literally even wheel the gurneys out of the tents that they had outside and directly into the sun. Um, and they hate humidity. They don't like humidity. So, but you have to be outside in order for that to work. It can't just all of a sudden become 90 and it's going to go away if everybody's inside. That's not going to work. You have to be outside and outside for an extended period of time for it to work. So it's not a quick fix. I don't know if a humidifier would work. I don't know. I don't know if it's got to be a combination or what, because I was thinking sauna too. So, um, but I don't know. And this thing is like nothing we've ever seen before because it has mutated now, what, 3 times? So But that's only going to help if you've already got it. And then, of course, the fact that it causes pneumonia, humidifier is not good for the lungs with pneumonia. It's raining here too. So it's been raining here since yesterday. All right. I will talk to y'all later. I need to get garbage out for the garbage bin. And I will look forward to hearing from you, Sheena. Laura, I will send you your invoice. Well, let's see. It was presenting with a fever. Now it doesn't have to present with a fever. It was not touching really the younger kids. Now it's touching the younger kids. So it is mutating. It is changing. Those are just two of them. I think it's changed 2 other times too. Oh, yeah, because it mutated originally when it went from the animal to the human and then being able to be connected or contacted from human to human. So that's unprecedented for viruses. So I'm going to say all those antibiotics and everything we do, we have created one heck of a superbug. It is the Marine Corps of viruses, adapt and overcome. But we will be fine. Just take care. Just take care of yourself. Do what you're supposed to do. If you're not around anybody, you can't catch it. Simple there. Doesn't matter how it mutates. If you're not around somebody, you can't catch it. Keep your kids home. Just do what they're saying. The stimulus package is hopefully going to get sent out. So just stay home. If you're not around other people, you can't get it. They're not very densely spaced. They're very spread out. So they are very spread out. Because the whole thing is if you've got a lot of people together, that's where you're going to get hit. So you've got a couple of their main cities that could possibly get hit. But overall, a lot there, they are spread out. India is getting hit, or Iran is getting hit really bad. Africa is getting hit really bad. Densely packed. The more densely packed you are, the worse it's going to be. Russia is huge. It is not densely packed at all. So, or you can go the other way and say it's a conspiracy and they're already all immune. Whichever way you want to go. Whichever way makes you feel better. Or maybe it's still making its way there. We don't know. We don't know. So I will talk with you guys tomorrow. Have a great one. And just remember, be safe, stay healthy. Okay? Bye, guys.